When watching a horror movie, which one of those students is most likely to end up crying under a blanket, be eating all of the popcorn and not paying attention to any of the movie, or laugh at all the scary parts? Better yet, put your answers down in the comments below, not only for the Kyoto students, but also for the Tokyo students. And then compare the two. I want to know. What do you think? This is Season 1, Episode 17 of Jujutsu Kaisen, starting in 3, 2, 1, play. Oh, we're starting with the opening? So, like, that means it's going to get juicy because I couldn't interrupt it with an opening. Okay, I'm ready. Okay, that makes more sense now. I've seen this every time, but I'm always talking during it. I love the bubble pop. It's so good. It's so just beautifully done, animated. You ever watched a slow motion bubble pop? Pretty. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I want to know about the pink elephant. I've said that at least twice now. It does look like Toto has some kind of, like, teleport ability. Will you start paying attention to the opener, too? Jujutsu Kaisen! Kyoto Sister School Exchange Event, Group Battle 3. Oof. I hope she gets up. I hope she gets better. Like, I want to see her dominate. Like, I love Maki too, don't get me wrong, but I want to see her dominate. She's just so nice that I want to see her just be good. Yeah. Make it shorter? Yeah, double. Sword gone. Pretty. Hmm. Prince. Cool. No thanks. Hmm. Yeah. Band has been quite the shot put. Oh. Hmm. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Whoop. There you go. Ah! Whoop. Dang, dude. Yeah. That's like eagle eye sharpshooting, and that's not a gun to do that with, but hey-oh. Those things can still really hurt. Yeah, I dropped all your secrets, Mai. Sorry. Mm. 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 Lots of thoughts, but I'll save them. Tell me where. Uh, uh, uh. Oof. Hmm. Hmm. I like this music. Hmm. Ooh, is that her? There you go. What? Okay. Hmm. Hmm. I'm tired. I'm like shaking. There's so much to talk about in this episode. I think that they had so much information just thrown at us and 3 whole fights where they could have extended it so much into 3 different episodes, and I would have been here for it the entire time. There's where do we begin? It's a little bit out of order, but I want to talk about the fight between Nobara and Momo. That one has a precedent for, I think, the majority of this episode for me. Here we have Nobara fully dead set on the mission. She knows what she's here for. She knows what she's trying to do. She's trying to stop the enemy or the opposition. And here Momo is giving us somebody else's backstory. I don't even know that much about Momo yet. I didn't get very much information about her or where she comes from. Instead, I got something about the sisters. We'll touch on that in a minute. Seeing Nobara use her skilled abilities to take her cursed energy and apply more technique that we haven't seen from her yet, creating a landmines of sorts and also stepping stones to reach Momo. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. She was dead set focused. She understood what she was going for. She wasn't letting anything else distract her is the best word I can think of. And Momo had a lot of valid points with what she was talking about. She was saying that women not only have to enter the battlefield as being a strong person, but also being somebody that's cute and also nice and all these things combined in this little perfect package before you can actually be somebody considered worthy of value. And I fell prey to this too, because in the first battle, I was talking about Miwa, and I really hope that Miwa comes out with this amazing technique that she just elevates herself to the top of the class, and that she is not only nice, but she's also super powerful. I'm holding her to a standard that all society is. You can't just be one thing. It's okay to be level 4 and be a good person. So that's something that we all should strive to work on. We're always wanting something more, especially from our female characters when it comes to that kind of stuff. You just want them to be everything and be something that is just so perfect. And quite frankly, that's unrealistic. It puts far too much pressure on people. This is also a topic that translated into the Zenin family, and how the Zenin family could not say to their girls, you're enough as you are, develop the skills that you have, but instead, not only are you a woman, not only are you below class of what we want you to be, but you also don't have cursed abilities in the way that we want you to, so you're worthless. And that's not okay. We have 2 responses to this. The first one is Maki's, just pure defiance, saying, I don't care about anything holding me back. I will be what I want to be, and that is a sorcerer. Taking that full determination and using everything she can to become what she has become. It is almost a disservice to every other sorcerer to leave her at level 4, because then that is a standard of this is level 4 now. If you cannot measure up to this for level 4, it's almost an insult if they don't go ahead and promote her. I am interested to see where she lies on the scale after this whole assessment. The other approach that we saw from Mai is reluctance. She was forced to do it just so that she could say that she was better than Maki, but I would assume that somebody else put her in that position. Otherwise, she would have put herself in that position because she didn't want to be treated even lower than low. Because if somebody is going off and is supposedly at the lowest status and doing decently, then you should be that has the ability to have the cursed energy doing better than them at their level. So I can see where the rivalry came. I kind of feel a little bit bad for Mai that she was left behind and put in that position. I wish Maki had actually communicated that with her and just had gone look, this is what I gotta do to become the head. And I realized she wasn't really fully concerned. It just feels like she wasn't concerned about her sister at all. I halfway expected whenever they were doing the flashbacks when Mai was scared of seeing the curses that Maki would be like, where are they? I'll just punch them. I know she didn't have any cursed abilities, but it would have been cute to see her actually do something about it instead of just hold her hand through it. But that also feels like part of the problem. It feels like Maki has the ability to take the responsibility of doing something about it, but not really concerned about anybody else's feelings to get where she's getting. It's almost like blinders. People have put her down so much that she is so focused on a goal that she can't see that she's ruining a relationship with her sister. Admittedly, her sister did try to shoot her with creation, which was kind of really cool. I like that technique. It makes me think of one of my favorite characters of another anime. But that she can only create 1 bullet a day, that does put a little bit of a damper on her ability. I do love that she is smart enough to use a revolver to be like, I'll trick them. But as soon as somebody knows, like, that she has 7 bullets instead of just 6, then, secret's out. Who is this new material girl we're meeting? I want to know more about her, too. The one that has the braid in front of her face and everything. I want to know more. I know she is very materialistic, but, again... What do you got? What are you bringing to the table? What can I know about you? Can I hear your backstory, man? I love the side wall of point system that we have, and that we're going to have visuals of the reds and the blues and everything. So we'll have our nice little point tracker tally marks. But does anybody get extra credit for knocking each other out? We'll have to see. And how retired does retired mean when we're having that on screen? Is it just for the game? Or is it full-time? I need to know. Until next time, everybody. Bye for now. Mwah!